In the long, dark shadow of Ellen Ripley, the acid-blooded benchmark of sci-fi heroism, comes a new face in the Alien franchise, not to replace, but to evolve. As Alien, Earthstar prepares for liftoff, fans are finally getting a closer look at the woman taking the helm of this latest entry in the storied universe. Her name is Lena Hart, played with steely intensity by breakout star Naomi Okafor, and she's not here to echo the past. I don't even want to try to compare my character with Ripley. Okafor tells us, perched on the edge of a nondescript soundstage couch, still wearing the remnants of motion capture markers from a late-night shoot. What Sigourney Weaver did is untouchable. She's mythic. And Alien has never been about handing down a torch. It's about surviving the darkness in your own way. Okafor, previously known for her roles in indie dramas and a high-stakes cyber thriller on streaming, wasn't the obvious choice for a franchise historically built on stoic Marines and flamethrower-toting iconography. But that's exactly why director Tariq Youssef cast her. This story isn't just about xenomorphs. It's about what happens when the monsters out there reflect the monsters inside, Youssef says. Naomi brings a rawness, a kind of intellectual fury, that reinvents what it means to fight for survival in this universe. Alien. Earthstar takes place nearly a century after the events of Alien Resurrection, where Earth has become a fractured, barely habitable shell of its former self. Megacorporations wage silent wars from orbiting colonies, while rogue science units comb deep space for remnants of the xenomorph species. Hart is introduced not as a soldier or scientist, but a former planetary systems engineer turned rogue operator, hiding in the orbital ruins of Earth's failed terraforming projects. She's broken, but brilliant, Okafor says. There's no chosen one narrative here. She's not Ripley's spiritual successor. She's someone who tried to walk away from everything and got dragged back into the nightmare. In Earthstar, Hart is pulled into a desperate mission involving an illegal biolab, a dying colony, and a corporate cover-up that could reignite the xenomorph threat on Earth. The stakes are planet-wide, but the film, in true Alien fashion, remains intimate, claustrophobic, and psychologically charged. We stripped back the gloss. This film goes back to the roots: cold corridors, flickering lights, that sense of dread that doesn't come from jump scares but from silence, Youssef explains. But it also asks deeper questions. What happens when humanity's last hope doesn't want to be the hero? Okafor laughs when asked about the physical demands of the role. I trained like I was going to space. They threw everything at me. Zero-G simulations, emergency EVA drills, hand-to-hand combat. But the hardest part, playing someone who's never sure she wants to live, but knows she has to fight. While comparisons to Weaver's Ripley are inevitable, the creative team is careful not to position Hart as a replacement. Instead, they see Earthstar as an expansion of the Alien mythos, a story about new fears for a new era. There's a different kind of horror now, Okafor says. Not just the fear of the creature, but the fear that no matter how far we go into space, we bring our worst instincts with us. Still, for all the philosophical weight, Earthstar promises the kind of nail-biting suspense, brutal creature encounters, and survivalist grit that fans expect. The xenomorphs, we're assured, are more terrifying than ever, their designs upgraded with biomechanical elegance, and some horrifying new evolutions teased in the trailer. As for the future of the franchise, Okafor is diplomatic. If this is just one story in a bigger galaxy of nightmares, that's fine by me. I'm just proud to stand in this universe at all. Alien. Earthstar releases this fall, and while Ellen Ripley's legacy will never fade, Lena Hart is poised to carve a path all her own in the unforgiving stars.